3 points. Thank you, Minister. Thank you for taking the hot seat. Number 2, thank you for, especially in our Jalan Besar GRC, we have just had the installation, the construction of a new train line, downtown line 3. And I think a lot of these the projects, the train stations actually are what I know are engineering feats. So I saw a lot of pride in the work by the teams, and just thank you for that, my residents, thank you. A lot of the solutions that Minister has mentioned are to do with technical and operational issues. I wanted to know if Minister and the agencies involved have gone into any deep diving into the HR issues. Things like we say very broadly cultural issues, but cultures take 2 to 3 years to establish and to change, or even the compensation, the total combat packages. And those are specifics that I think need to be looked into. I'm especially thinking of the 90% of the engaged and good staff that I think Minister mentioned in the survey that's down by Towers Perrine. And so how do we continue to retain the good staff and actually to balance the need for accountability, of course, versus the perceived intolerance for mistakes and even blaming, should things go wrong, because that could lead to a lot of fear at the workplace, and in fact makes the culture even more negative. So that's one. Second one is also in view of the larger talent pool that you wish to attract in terms of engineering and technical personnel into the rail industry. How do we continue to, what are the HR strategies to make sure that we can continue to attract, especially engineering and maintenance personnel into the wider pool that's needed? So these are the questions that I have for you.
I thank you very much, for very, very important comments. The internal HR policies and what changes they need to do, that is for SMRT to follow through. As you spoke, I look at them, they were nodding their head. So they know the importance of this part. At my level was more the whole rail industry. How can we make sure that this rail profession, RAIL profession, remain attractive, especially to young Singaporeans? And we do a lot of those things working together with the institutions, doing road shows. It's a hard slog because first, engineering as a profession is not the most attractive, And specifically to rail, especially when you read about all these rail breakdowns, and then you say, why do you really want to join this company? So those are other things. I think at the civil service level, we have made a lot of changes. Salaries have to be upgraded, status have to be improved, and I think we have to encourage young Singaporeans to realize that there is a lot of scope for very exciting projects, and also to reach out to the females. And each time when I visit the operators, LTA and so on, I've been very happy to find young girls joining in. And some of them are actually challenged by these problems that they constantly hear or regularly hear of SMRT's breakdown. And they said, no, I think they want to make a difference. And that kind of passion, it will translate into very good work practices and pride in their work. So I think we can be optimistic. I think we can be optimistic that we can turn around this and at the same time attract Singaporeans to join this very, as I said, sunrise industry.